Mr. President, today marks the 23rd year since one of the darkest days in our country's history, the attacks of September 11th, 2001. I can vividly recall that day. I was in this building just a few feet away in a room for a morning meeting. We happened to notice on the television set that was being played in the room there was some news about a tower, a tall building in New York being struck by an airplane. We didn't know much more about it. Then the second plane went into an adjoining tower, and we knew that something was wrong, dreadfully wrong. Then we looked out on the mall, down the mall from the Capitol building, and saw black billowing smoke coming from the Pentagon. That image is seared into my mind, and that day will forever be imprinted on our nation's collective memory. 23 years after that devastating day, we still mourn the 2,977 innocent lives lost at the World Trade Center in New York, the Pentagon in Virginia, and a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania. That includes 343 heroic members of the New York City Fire Department, 71 law enforcement officers who died at World Trade Center, and 55 military personnel who died in the Pentagon. Last weekend, 60 Minutes television show rebroadcast the show on the fire department heroes from the city of New York. There were personal interviews of men who were at the scene and watched their comrades, dedicated firefighters, not only risk their lives, but willingly give their lives to try to rescue the victims of that September 11th. It is a heartbreaking episode and one every American should see if you want to know what heroism looks like. It was an extraordinary effort by all involved and many others who weren't part of that program. We continue to reflect on how these acts of pure evil forever altered our sense of security and safety, and how we must remain faithful to the Constitution while protecting the American people.